Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. This should be a good one to watch. All that and more coming up next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Seattle Seahawks and our home team. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round, watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest, factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he takes off. Jaden Daniels. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels for the touchdown. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took and played the game. Big touchdown. They strike first.
The extra point is good. And his guys are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those...
the ball comes out. The defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The home team's offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. He is in. Brian Robinson for the score. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Gonzalez now for the point after. The kick is good, and his guys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. 14-0 is our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. From the gun on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game, that's been full of them.
Crowder to return. Whoa. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Robinson. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way home. Ryan Robinson has a touchdown. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. His kick is good, and his guys will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing on second down, Smith. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. Not what they hoped down there. He's given ground, going to lose yardage. We'll mark him back at the 6-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional round matchup. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it's going to be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And as we take you back through the highlights, there aren't many of them from a quarterbacking perspective. He's been unable to sustain a lot in any of these drives and does not have a touchdown pass to this point. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Geno to throw. Out quickly to Lockett. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Off he goes. Oh, and they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jaden Daniels, touchdown. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's going to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Gonzalez now for the point after. He knocks it through. And his guys stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The defense has got it. Big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's first and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender. Not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, first and goal, hoping to capitalize.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now a timeout for injury. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. They'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. Now a timeout for injury. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Third and goal. To throw is Driscoll. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, and this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room, but not in this case.
So the fans gonna head home happy It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on, and as the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.